Septic73 here, and welcome back to Building the Minecraft City. Unfortunately, though, as you probably may have noticed on episode 8, there says episode 9. I got some news to share with you guys about that. So, unfortunately, episode 9 is actually episode 8, and then episode 10 is going to be episode 9. So this would originally be episode 10 right here, but unfortunately, I misclicked something while trying to re-upload episode 8, and I accidentally deleted it. It was an honest misclick, so I want to make sure you guys are aware of it before I get started into the building process. So episode 9 is episode 8. Okay. So you may have most of you already know that wondering why it says episode 8 even though in the video it says episode 9. Well, the reason why behind that though is because like episode 8 was misclicked and accidentally deleted. Yeah. So hopefully you guys can understand that it was an honest mistake. So this will be episode 9, the real episode 9, like the actual episode 9. Because I'm gonna do one video at a time rather than just doing 2 videos all at once. Though it's just gonna save me a whole lot of confusion and stuff though. Anyways, let's get straight into the build. Now, if you want to know why is there a small chest and a large chest? Well, I need a lot of stuff for this build. Because now I'm building the ghost train and whatnot, which is the final build that I'm going to be doing for this amusement park. Now this one is also over like almost an hour and a half tutorial. So this one's definitely gonna be split up into 2 parts, definitely. So where is my? Oh, there's my phone. Sorry about that. My controller fell out of my lap and stuff though, and the headset just disconnected by accident. So what I need to do though is I'm actually going to set an alarm and stuff though for, well, not like an alarm though, but you know I'm not even going to set an alarm though. I'm just going to check all my notifications and whatnot. Now I also need to bring you guys some attention though and stuff though to something going on and whatnot. But obviously I will do that later. I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, because I really need to get straight into this build though. Anyways though, so let me just grab out the materials I'm going to need and stuff though. So I'm going to start off with these blocks right here. Oh darn, I got that backwards. Hold on a minute. There we go. It's just going to help me save some time and stuff though. Now I do need to leave a gap in my inventory and stuff though.
This uses a lot of different materials. I hope you're prepared. Begin by placing 2 stone bricks on top of the previously designated start position. 1, 2.
There we go.
Then extend the second brick to the right by 18 using upside down stone stairs.
18 upside down stones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 9. Oh, I need to do 18. I almost did 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I also did finish that off camera too.
Place a row of 4 stone bricks.
1, 2, 3, 4. So it should line up with the corner.
3, 4. Then, extending backwards, place 2 upside down stone stairs. 1, 2. Then, place a stone brick. 7 more stairs.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Hold on. That's 2, 3, 4. I can place it correctly. 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 5, 6, 7. Then a stone brick.
Stone brick, and then join down to the ground. Extend across the entire back of the build using upside down stone stairs. I don't know what the measurement for this is, other than the fact that we want to line it up with the stairs on the front of the build, place a stone brick on the end, and then extend it downwards. We then want to extend the stone brick forward using 7 upside down stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
3,
Place
4,
the stone
5,
brick,
6.
4
Ah!
upside down stairs.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Stone brick. There we go.
Stairs, and there we go. From here, we can simply build the entire underneath of this platform that we've created in using stone brick. There's really not too much more to it.
Now, obviously, what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna, since there's gonna be stairs going up though, what I'm gonna do now, even though this is not part of the tutorial though, I just like to tend to fill this in though and stuff though, just to make it easier and stuff though, so I don't like put a block out of place. It's just to make it easier for myself though. But if you do want to do now, obviously though, when I build the restaurant though and stuff like that though, which I need to figure out how I did which I only know part of the layout though. Well, obviously I still have the other city videos open and stuff though. Oh my god, lag. Yeah, that's the one thing I hate though, and that is lag. But besides that though, I just want to make sure. Now I just want to make sure that well, hold on a minute. I just want to make sure that if he fills it in though, it is actually stone bricks. Oh my god, no way. How did I call that? How the heck did I call that? That doesn't make any sense. There's no way I predicted that somehow. No idea.
Looking on the rest of the structure. Come all the way over to the front left-hand corner of the platform and begin by placing a row of 5 stone bricks extending up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5. This style. We then want to extend this 5th brick all the way over to the right, and the idea is that we want to connect it to the opposite corner.
Oh, I was just 1 block shy. Well, 2 blocks technically.
Extend it backwards and join it down to the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
extend it all the way across the back, and you might
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
back corner of the platform, and then extend forward like this. So from here,
Hold on. Now, this is going to take me a while to do by myself, though, which I don't mind doing and stuff, though, which is why this is going to be broken up into two different parts and stuff, though, but yeah. Because this is going to take me forever since I have a large chest and a regular chest to do and stuff, though, so yeah.
here we also want to add 2 additional rows of stone bricks. On the left and right side, you may remember that we have a row of stone bricks separating 2 rows of upside down stairs. Well, we just want to extend those stone bricks upwards, just like that.
There we go.
So the next thing that we want to do, now that we have laid out the structure of the ground level, we want to move on. So to do this, we want to come all the way back to the front left-hand corner of the platform, here, and place a row of 4 stone bricks extending upwards from this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3,
Extend
4,
all the way
5.
down to the lower part of the platform, and then extend the same 5th block all the way backwards and join it down to the back of the lower level of the platform as well. Extend across, going down to this corner, and extend forward. We are essentially making a rectangular shape. And we want to do this on the opposite side as well, so if you come to the front right.
Okay, so now it's going to be the same thing on this side, too. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect this. Then it's going to be a 4-block gap. Well, yeah, 4-block gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason I'm putting this down 5 though is because I need to do this. Oh, no way! It is so hard to get coordinations like that though. It is so hard to do that.
Corner of the platform and extend upwards by 1, 2, 3, 4. Join them.
So I'm going to be skipping a lot of this though. Like,
level of the platform in. Use it.
Okay, so now we gotta fill this in again. Now, unfortunately, though, I would use commands though, but for some odd reason, it's not really working as well as I thought they would. So, unfortunately, what I need to do is I need to, unfortunately, like, hold on. There we go. I need to fill it in manually, which is going to take up a lot more time though. But since I'm not using a keyboard and mouse though, it's just going to take me. It just took me like less time.
Stone brick. So just like we did on the previous level, we are now making the. Then this is the first floor. We are going to completely fill this.
There we go.
So now that we have something resembling a first floor, we are now able to make the center part of the first floor as well. So not only do we have this left and right side, we need something in the middle. So if you come all the way to the front middle-ish part of your build, where the row of stone bricks here connects down to the platform, right of this we want to count inwards from this block 1, 2, 3. So on top of this, we want to place a row of 7
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like this.
Wait,
So,
hold on.
to right of this, we want to count inwards from this block 1, 2, 3.
Ah, so technically the 4th block.
We want to place a row of 7 stone bricks. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
1, 2, 3.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4,
So
5, 6, 7.
then once we get extended all the way over to the right, and then of course
Ha,
down,
I built the pillar already.
equivalent position just on the right side here. We also want to extend this 7th row forwards by 1 row, like this, and then extend it backwards by 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then do we fill it in?
That should line up with the rest of the back of the build, and you can even just join it down like this. So let's extend this corner across, join it down to the back of the platform, even and level with the rest of the back of the build, and then join it forward just like so. So the next part of this is relatively simple. We are going to fill in the tops of the left.
So fill in the tops of the left and the right side, like this. Oop. Yeah, the one thing I don't like about this controller is it has stick drift, so I'm gonna need to get enough money to buy 2 controllers. The reason why I'm getting 2 though is because, well, this one has permanent stick drift and stuff like that, which is really annoying. I mean, really annoying.
And we're using that to form up there somewhere. So now that we've filled the tops of these in, I now want to give them roofs, and I kind of want to give the entire bit.
Good thing I muted it though. Which I'm gonna be muting all ads and whatnot.
Build roofs. On the back of the build, where the build is kind of like split into 2, so literally like the lower half and the upper half, we have this horizontal row of stone bricks. I want you to add an additional row of stone bricks here, just hanging off of the back of the build. So the next thing is that we are going to have the 2 little sort of flat roofs made first. So, or better yet, actually, we can place a row of polished deep slate stairs.
Oh, it's not Blackstone. It's Deep Slate. Man, I definitely got that mixed up. Okay, so it is polished Deep Slate. So it's polished Deep Slate. Stairs and slabs. And I think it is also polished Blackstone, I think, as well, though. That's what I think, at least, though. I mean, that's what the picture looks like, though, so I just hope I'm right. There we go. Because, okay, so he's currently on the front of the build, though. Hold on.
Have the two little sort of flat roofs made first. So, or better yet, actually, we can place a row of polished deep slate stairs all the way around the edge of the middle part of the build, which is why we just added the additional rows on the back here, extending off. There's a good reason for that. You're going to see it in a second. So once we have added all of these deep slate stairs, which is fun to say because of the amount of text. So now that we have placed this, underneath these stairs, starting from any one of the corners, we want to place a slab. And then we want to leave a gap of 1 and continue placing slabs all the way around.
Oh, wait, leave a gap of 1. Oh, whoops.
If we have done things correctly, then we should have a nice even pattern dispersed all the way around the edge of the middle of our build. And this is kind of going to keep things separate. So this is one of the ways that we've kind of separated the lower level of the build from the next level.
Okay, so let me just place down all of this real quick. Now, sometimes the sticker does come in handy, though, and whatnot, but other times it just doesn't. There we go.
Kind of have like almost a skirt going all the way around, and now the frog has a mustache. So now that we've done this, we are going to move up to the next level, and we are going to place polished deep slate stairs all the way around the top of the left and right side of the build. Not only that,
Okay, so it does go to that block. Noted.
will extend across.
So it does extend across. There we go.
These stairs kind of only stop and separate just in the middle of the front where they join to the center, just like this. And then we're going to use polished blackstone slab to make two square sort of flat. It's not really a flat roof because it is, well, not flat. But we want to just use the polished blackstone.
So it was the polished Blackstone bricks I didn't need. Whoop.
It will come to a natural end when we just have these two little, there we go. When there are just two rows in the center, it will have ever so slightly left and right side, and we just want to have, it's just an ever so slightly raised roof. It will come to a natural end when we just have these two little, there we go. When there are just two rows in the center, it will kind of come to a natural end. And of course, we want to achieve the exact same effect on the top.
There we go. Okay. Oops. There we go. Darn it. There we go. There we go. So it's going to look like that in a little bit. Noted. Darn it. Oh, no. Wrong spot. There we go. darn it. I really hate when that happens. There we go. Now that I finished off the roofs, though, like that. Yay, yay.
Perfect. So now that we have added the two smaller roofs,
This may even go into 3 parts, depending on how long it takes.
larger roof. This is really easy. On the left and right side, we have two long rows of stone bricks. We want to turn these into triangular shapes instead of just two flat lines. The way to do that, of course, is by slowly adding ever-shortening rows of stone bricks on top of the base row, kind of like a pyramid. We want to do this on both sides. This roof is the most complicated roof, and yet it is still relatively simple. So, once you have the two guide rows, we want to, at the edge of the roof, on the front and the back, we want...
Wait, hold on. Oh wait, I started this one in the wrong spot though, didn't I? Yes, I did. There we go. It's supposed to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now we did say like the front and the back. So we deep slate stairs.
We want to have a row of deep slate stairs. The center of the roof is going to be made up using polished blackstone stone. The sides of the roof that overhang the rows of stone bricks that we've just placed want to be deep slate stairs. And we also want to, on the corner, add polished deep slate slabs. And we want to, every other row, place a row of polished deep slate slabs. So I'm just going to extend this in.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I gotta extend these out a bit. Like by 1. There we go. There. So the roof is gonna kinda look a little something. Well, this part of the roof at least. I keep like placing the blocks wrong though and stuff though. I don't really like that. I really don't. There we go. Whoop, nope, not. You see, I can basically move without trying to. So. So this part of the roof is going to look a little something like this when it's finished. Like that.
There's an additional row over. We want to have the exact same effect that we created just down below. It's also worth mentioning that we do not want to have this effect on the two smaller roofs. We are using it sparingly. So there you go. That's as easy as it gets. That is how the main roof, or the more complicated roof, the largest roof, the tallest roof, wants to look.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to fill this part in, though, because it didn't say to. Oh yeah, I did that part already. I was a few steps ahead of him. Oh, wait. Oh, now we're gonna have to kind of turn these, like, flip these around and stuff, to kind of like this a little bit. To kind of make it like a roof, like an actual roof design a little bit, which makes sense. There we go, got it.
Stairs. I forgot to mention that. The roof's majoritively made. We can choose to add a little bit of extra detail up at the top. I've just noticed a little aberrant deep slate there. So, all the way up at the top, you may choose to grab yourself a pipe.
Deep slate wall, so you replace that with that, and then grab the polished deep slate wall.
Deep slate wall or a polished blackstone wall. On the front of the build, specifically the top front of the build, place a wall on the end with wall fence in between, with a wall on the opposite end, just all the way up at the top of the roof. You might find that you like that little bit of extra on the roof. That might not be for everybody, but options.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I really like that.
to add all of the details to the actual building itself, it would be best for us to give ourselves a nice empty blank canvas. So that involves filling all of the walls in.
Filling all of the walls in with stone bricks, because apparently this is gonna help us with the details and stuff, though. Now, I think there's a specific reason why he didn't actually, and yes, this YouTuber is a he, that I'm using these tutorials from, whatnot. But, yeah. So, apparently there's a specific reason why he's not using, like, filling in here, though, and stuff, though. I think that's because that's supposed to be, like, the front of it, I think. Like, kind of like a deck a little bit, I think. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know for sure.
Using stone brick. If we start on the left side of the build, we pretty much want to fill the entire left side except for the bottom right part, which is going to be open, and that is kind of like the front, the entrance to our ghost train. So that nice little part.
Yep, I was right. It's going to be the ghost train.
Left open. The entire back of the build, however, the entire backside wants to be completely filled in using stone brick. So anything that you can find, just completely fill it in. Make sure all of those walls are sealed up. The entire right side of the build wants the exact same treatment. As the left, so that should be fairly simple. And the front of the build isn't too complicated either. We want to fill the entire upper level of the build in using stone bricks, the entire upper level. However, on the ground floor, just as the left and right sides, we want to leave that front part open, and we want to connect the two walls together, the two rows of stone bricks that we placed earlier, the separating rows. Those.
Hold on, I gotta see how he did a specific part, though.
To fill the entire upper level of the building.
No, yes, I just got an invite, though, and stuff, though, but to Roblox, but I'm not gonna join that at the moment.
Ground floor, just as with the left and right sides, we want to.
Okay, so this wall goes like this. Noted. Let's go all the way up to here then.
Leave that front part open, and we want to connect the two walls together, the two rows of stone bricks that we placed earlier, the separating rows, those two sides want joining together, so that is set back from the outer part of the ghost train. And
Oh, whoops, I'm
Imagine
stuck.
being able to build anything,
There we go.
for any reason, in any style.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to mute that ad. My bad. I can't forget to mute it. Well, let me just take a little bit of that, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. There we go.
We are now able to add some details finally. So, let's make the actual stairs.
Whoops. Hold on, I forgot to fill in one wall. I forgot to fill in this wall right here. Now, I'm also gonna give myself permanent night, like infinite night vision and stuff, though. So actually, that's what I'm actually gonna do real quick. So let's go to here. There we go. That's better. So now I can definitely see stuff, though.
That lead us up to the entrance. We have a bunch of stone bricks on the bottom front right side of the build. I want you to extend the bricks forward by 2 rows. So just like this, it will create a nice rectangular shape. We then want to place a couple of sets of stone stairs just leading left in front of the ghost train like this. And this is how we are going to get up to the actual entrance. And speaking of which, we don't really have an entrance or exit yet, but this is really easy to add. So this is actually the exit. This is, as we walk up these stairs, this is where we will actually pop out of, and we have to travel across the front first. So we are going to knock out this stone brick here. This is at the bottom, just right next to the edge, and we want to knock out the 2 left of it. And then 2 rows above this, and then place upside down stone stairs in the 2 corners. Leaving a gap of 1 going left, I want you to create a separating row of grey concrete from the bottom to the top. On the opposite side of the builder of granite, leaving a gap of 1 going left, I want you to create a separating row of grey concrete from the bottom to the top. On the opposite side of the build over here, we actually want to do the same thing. So this is the actual entrance. This is where we begin. Leave a gap of 1, destroy this block, 2 to the right, destroy 2 rows above, and then place upside down stairs in the corner. We can actually connect the 2 sides of the ghost train, so the torch to the actual building together.
Wait, there's no grey concrete there.
In addition to this, we want wall fence placed across the front of the building. So we leave a gap of 1 for these separate pillars, and then we just place our wall fence extending all the way over to the right, literally as far as it will go, and then seal up this little area as well. We of course want the same row of grey concrete that I almost forgot.
I was right.
That is the lower level, mostly complete. We do have more detail to add, but we're taking these things in small strides. So, moving up to the next floor here, we want to have 2 windows on the left and right side of the build. So the windows are 1 row away from the edge, and I want you to destroy from the bottom to the top. Upside down stairs at the bottom, stone slab at the top, and we want to do this with both again. We also want to be able to exit and enter this part of the building here, so we can just destroy from the top to the bottom. Could even add a little stone slab here at the top, and this is where part of the ghost train is actually going to come through. So we will kind of like weave our way through the entire build. So we'll pop out here, and then we'll enter here when we actually have an entrance way. But we want to come all the way over to the opposite side here, and we want to do the exact same thing with this little part of the build as we just did over there on the left. So we'll destroy this row here, so we have an entrance, exit,
There we go.
and we have 2 little windows, easy peasy. This is how it looks so far. The middle part of the build, which is very important as well, we want to separate, first of all, using a row of grey concrete. This is straight up the middle, dividing it in half like this. We then want to place an entrance and exit slap bang in the middle of this. So we'll leave a gap of 1, destroy a row of 1, 2, 3, 2 rows above it, with upside down stairs just in the corners, and there you go. It's really, really simple. So we do this just on both sides, and there we have it. So we will come out of here, enter here, we will shoot up into the ceiling, come back down, enter this part of the build, and then we'll drop down through to the exit, which is just below that particular part of the build. We
Hmm.
also have to add, and this might be, we'll do that later as a matter of fact. We have to add some interior walls, but we will work on that a little bit later. So now that we've done this, we are going to come towards the back of the build, ladies and gentlemen, and we can add a little bit of detail back here. So there's not like a bunch of detail to be added or anything, but there's definitely enough that we should probably just get it knocked out now. So on the back of the build, we want to create a couple of separating rows. So these rows are placed here and here, and you're going to be able to see now that I zoom out where these line up with. These line up with the center part of the build, so we want to extend these two rows out. Left and right of this, we want to create windows that are equal and opposite to the windows that we have on the front. And if we come over here as well, we want to do the exact same thing. So basically just leaving a row from the side, upside down instead.
Oh, whoops. How did I destroy that block? No idea.
At the bottom, tabs at the top, easy peasy, nothing else to say about that. The centre part of the build, we want to, leaving a gap of 1, we want to create the same set of windows that we actually have on the front. They're not lined up in the same way, but they are built in the same way. So like this, we want to have the, you can see it's just right in the middle, we want to have the gaps with the stairs up at the top.
Oh, whoops. I just full screened it. But
We want to, leaving gaps of 1, place a warp fence across the back centre part of the build. We don't need to have it on the left and right side. So, barring a little bit of black concrete and some solar lanterns, this is actually the entire back of the build complete. There's not too much more to it. So, now that we have done all of that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to work on some of the finer detail. So, the next thing that we are going to...
okay, so now I'm gonna need the cobblestone wall, stone bricks, the glass pane, polished deep slates, stairs and no, stairs and slab. Also gonna need this. I'm going to need this, this, and this.
work on is pretty much everything in front of the ghost train. So if we start on the front left-hand corner of the ghost train down here at the bottom and place a row of 7 cobble
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 extending forward with a stone brick on the end, and then extend that forwards by 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extending forward
1, 2, 3.
with a stone brick on the end, and then extend that forwards by 3. 1, 2, 3, and then left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Back 3. Join all the way back to the start. And then we're going to dig the centre of this out and then replace the centre with something else. It doesn't really matter. On the left, back, and right side, we want to add 3 rows of stone brick. So 1, 2, 3, and same across the back. Same on the right side, just like this. Seal the top up. We're going to add a row of glass pane just here on the right side, connecting the bottom to the top, and then all the way around the edge, polished deep slate stairs. So just like this. And underneath the corners, we want to add polished deep slate slabs. If I can jump this wall, which I apparently can't, my legs are too short, I guess. And there we go, perfect. We're going to add a couple of solar lanterns just to the front of this on the left and right side, but we also want to give this a little roof, which is going to be made using blackstone slabs all the way around in a little ring, and then we eventually want to peak it in the centre, similar to what we did over there on the actual ghost train. On the open part of this little window here, we want an item frame with a paper, and we want to stick a stair here in the back right corner. Oh, we should also extend the glass pane across the top, because otherwise the volunteering worker will escape. So we're going to throw all of these away for a second. There's going to be a lot of
stuff we're gonna need to do. Oh yeah, I need to still use the solar lanterns and the steep slate slabs. So I need to place the slabs on the corners. like this. I think, right? How did he do that?
Similar to what we ordered a couple of soul lanterns just to the front of this on
Oh,
the
just to the front.
side, but we also
Like
want to give this a little roof, which is going to be made using blackstone slabs
There we go.
all the way around in a there. Once an iron I'm tearing these away for a second. There's going to be a lot of different material changes here, so
So now we're gonna need this, this, and this. There's just like the chest in there too, though.
we need Darko trapdoors, candles, flint and steel in a chest. So chest in the bottom, Darko trapdoor above it in such a way that you can place candles on it. A couple of candles, light them up. There you go. Absolutely perfect. So if we grab a shovel, we want to have a couple of rows of grass path leading from in front of this little booth, or kiosk, whatever you want to call it, leading towards the back and then across the back. So this is how we are leading.
Hold on. There we go. Okay, so now I gotta get the shovel out. And it's a 2-block wide path as well, though. All the way down to where it actually connects and stuff, though. Up with the stairs, like this.
From in front of this little booth, little kiosk, whatever you want to call it, leading towards the back and then across the back. So this is how we are led to the stairs. There we go. So that is how we are led to the stairs like this. So we walk across the front of the build, which, by the way, if we grab some stone, I only have stone slab. If we have a couple of rows of stone leading across the front of the build, parallel pretty much to the entire front of the ghost train.
So basically,
Parallel pretty much rows of stone.
okay, so it's a row of stone. It's like a couple rows of stone, though, which is basically this and stuff, though. All the way out to here. Oh, past it. Hold on, I need to get a grass block now. Oh wait, okay. Grass block. Bop, bop, up to here. So now I've got to do it like this. Like this. There we go. There. Got it.
Leading across the front of the build, parallel pretty much to... Wait. There we go. So a couple of rows of stone, joins to the grass path. Grass path goes across the back, then, well, towards the back, and then across the back, and joins the entrance. If we grab the warped fence, we want to also have warped fence. So the warped fence wants to get placed inside of the stone path that we placed, and we want to place the warped fence every other block, and it should kind of like just extend across the front nicely. We also want to extend it towards the back as well, just like this. That's absolutely perfect. And I think we're also going to turn one of these fences into a lantern. So maybe this one here, the first one that starts to extend towards the back, a couple of fences on top, a couple of here, the first one that starts to extend towards the back, a couple of fences on top, a couple of walls. So on the back wall here we'll have deep slate wall on top, cobblestone wall underneath.
Oh wait. Was that?
We'll have
Oh yeah, polished deep slate.
slate wall on top, cobblestone wall underneath it, a soul lantern, just like this. And there's actually a little decoration that I think that we might get all of, that we might place, because it's like a repeatable decoration, and I think it might be a good idea to place it. So, this decoration in particular that I keep alluding to requires a soul lantern, polished deep slate wall, and a warped sign. And we want to place in various parts of the build, starting on the front left-hand corner of the build here, we want to place a warped soul lantern with warped signs all the way around the edge of this, like so. So that's one place that we want to reuse this decoration. We want the same decoration right in the middle here between the entrance and exit of the train. So same decoration right in the middle here between the entrance and exit of the train. So wall, lantern, and then signs around it. So this is pushed up towards the top of the ceiling there. We want the same thing on the opposite side here as well, so this is like the actual main entrance here, not the entrance to the ride. I guess technically things get confusing because that's like the entrance to the actual ride, and then that's the entrance as well. Anyway, the point is that you can see the 3 sets of lanterns that we want to place in this map.
There we go.
I love
It's just a weird ad and stuff though. There we go.
Manner. And we also want to have this exact same thing up here as well. So hanging off of the grey concrete road, pushed up towards the top here, we want to have the exact same thing. So wall, lantern on top, warp signs around it. And we also want to place a couple of warped lanterns on the front of the build, independent of the decoration that we've been adding. And we just want them to hang in front of the left and right side of the build like this. And then on the back of the build we have some more of these to place. So on the back of the build we want to have the warped lanterns, or soul lanterns. I keep calling them, have I been calling them warped lanterns this entire time, or have I been calling them soul lanterns? Some of you guys have, I bet, have been driven crazy. I apologize.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to be honest, but if you wanted to tell those just so I could stay focused.
Signs of this. And we also just want to have it, have one here, so just like right in the middle, just like this. Right on the middle of the back of the build, and there we go. That keeps things just like nice and brightish. I know it's the middle of the day, but you guys get the idea. This place looks really cool at night. So that is all of that particular decoration place. And whilst we have the warped fence, or soul fence as I might have been calling it, we want to leave a gap of 1 and place a row of warped fence. I literally almost called it soul fence. Warped fence connecting the left and right side of the build together.
Kind of like that a little bit.
Just in the middle. And there we go, that's absolutely perfect. And once we've done that, that further propels us towards detailing the rest of the build. So, to detail the rest of the build, which we do indeed have to do, we are going to... By the way, this chest here, we use a couple of chests in this build. One of them is in here, and the other one is here, right at the actual like start of the ride. So this is where we're going to store minecart. We don't need chests again. So, nor do we ever need dark oak trapdoors again. So, for the front part of the build, we are going to use a bunch of different things, but I'm going to start by grabbing lime glass and lime concrete. I'm then going to grab salt sand, coaster, hobdom, and I also want to grab some...
Hold on, did I grab the soul sand already? Hold on. Where's the soul sand? There it is. The soul sand. So these two. There we go. Coarse dirt, podzol.
Grab a few different sets of stairs, and also polish the...
So now I'm going to need all the stairs that I have in this order. Stone, cobblestone, that would, okay, so that one is, then polished blackstone, and then the wall.
Like wall as well. So let's start off with this, because there's just a bunch of stuff we need down here. So on the right side of the build here, I kind of want to make what I would call an ooze pit. And you can see that there's a right side
How did he...
build here. I kind of want to make what I...
Okay, so it is, start off from this one.
would call an ooze pit. And you can see that there's already a little bit of lime concrete built into the...
Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this one goes the same length. And then we have 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2.
floor here. I won't explain to you why that's there, but it is. It is there for a reason. So, anyway, we want to dig out an area on the right side of the build here, maybe even a little bit smaller than I've built here now. But we'll experiment with that. And we want to dig 2 rows into the ground, kind of like an abstract shape, replace the blocks in the ground using lime concrete, and then we want to have the lime glass placed on top of it to make what I would describe kind of looks like something you wouldn't want to fall with. I certainly wouldn't. We want to have a couple of gravestones placed in the front of this as well. So gravestones are very easily made by placing two back-to-back stairs together. And then in front of said stairs, if we dig a couple of rows and replace that with podzol, or a mixture of podzol and coarse dirt, or a mixture of podzol, coarse dirt, and soil sand, or a mixture of either, have a little gravestone. There's also an additional way to make a little gravestone or a grave marker. If we leave a gap of 2 between this, because it requires a bit more room, and we place ourselves a wall, I'm using polished deep slate wall, chiseled, polished deep slate, chiseled, polished blackstone in the centre, chiseled, polished
So it's
deep
2
slate,
blocks.
chiseled, polished blackstone in the centre, and then polished deep slate wall either side of it just looks like a little cross or a grave marker. And then similarly, if we just dig a couple of rows in front, place podzol, of course, place podzol, whatever you want, just in front of this, or even double podzol looks really good as well, then we have a little grave marker. I want a couple of graves leading, so as we walk in, kind of like leading us towards the actual ghost train as well. So my personal favourite combination is cobblestone stairs with a stone stair. So I'm going to place that, leave a gap of 1, and then have the exact same thing. Then once again, both of these might be podzol, or I'll make like one of these just straight up podzol, and then I'll add coal sand, and then podzol in between. I think that looks good. So
So this one is this. There we go.
it basically, like, if you just use podzol, or if you just use one of the materials, it looks fine, but if you mix it up, it kind of looks like the ground is disheveled, meaning, you know, somebody has been in and out of the grave, possibly, so using a bit of imagination there. I'm going to rough up the ground a little bit and place some coarse dirt, some podzol, some soul sand just about the place, just mess it up a bit. In this
That's too close. So, let's take a piece of soul sand there, take a piece of soul sand over here, put a podzol there. Instead, let's actually change that. Let's change this one to podzol. This one to soul sand. There we go. I like that. I actually prefer this one, like the one I just made, better than his, in my opinion. Oh, whoops. It's still muted. Hold on.
plan. So let's come and investigate this little chest, and we are going to grab.
Okay, so now I have to put everything back in this chest, back all up in here.
We need a bunch of different. So we need to make some ghosts as well. Which are quite fun. So I'm going to grab a loom. White thing like a white banner. I do believe it's a white banner. Yes. With some black dye and some white dye. But we need just a bunch of different plants. So crimson fungus, crimson root, warp root, twisting vine. Something that I don't have as well actually, which is good, is dead bush. So I'm going to grab that as well. And we can also use some netherwort.
Okay, so gotta grab the nether warts. I just need to grab a dead bush, which should be in here, but it's not. So does that mean it's in here? No. Nope. Nope. So it has to be in here somewhere. It has to be. Oh wait, I think I know where. It should be. No, not in here. I actually thought it would be in there, but it's not. It's not in there either. I know that. It's not under flower. Oh, wait. So the crimson root, so the warped roots and crimson roots were actually under the flowers. Noted. It's not under seeds. It's definitely not under that. It's under saplings? No. Where are we gonna find the dead bush? Oh, wow, I'm blind as a bat. It's right next to the freaking bamboo.
Well, because we have some soul sand, and a little bit later on as we move through this, we'll need the stone cutter, player head.
Oh, wait, we're also getting the stone cutter and the player head. There.
we'll also be reusing some of the
What else can we reuse? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta go back into the chest, so I gotta grab out these blocks.
the ground blocks as well. Skeleton skull, some zombie heads will use as well. Chains are also a really good decoration to kind of hang about the place, and maybe
Here's some soul lanterns.
probably not any more soul lanterns. Candles are always good, flint and steel, some stone slabs, some cobblestone wall hat, and we'll kind of just leave it at that, and we'll just grab stuff as we need it from this point onwards. So, first thing that I'm excited about is the ghost. So we're going to make one, and we actually need 2 white banners for this, by the way.
We need 2 white banners. Hold on, I gotta get another white banner real quick. There.
Because we need to make two different banners. So throw them down on the ground, open it up, and place a white banner in here. Black dye in the loom.
So now I need to do this one.
Place a horizontal row of black dye straight through the middle. Grab the black dye, throw white dye in there instead, and place a horizontal row, or rather.
Now I need to do this one. There we go. And I think I need to get rid of the white dye again.
Put a vertical row of white dye straight up the center.
Yep,
White
as expected.
dye out, black dye in, and now we want to place, what is the technical word for this?
Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna do this one.
Black base indented, so we want to place that.
Oh, that gets taken out.
But grab the other
So now we're gonna do the same exact thing with this one. Create eyes, I think, right?
white banner, throw that in there because we're done with that first one, and then we want to have the same black base indented as well.
Oh,
And this
not
one,
what I thought it was. It's actually this one. There we go. Nice. So I don't need the loom anymore.
or not, is all you need to make a ghost. So one ghost I'm going to place over here on the left. It's going to be floating off of the ground, and I have found that I like the white glass for this as a base to hang, first of all, banner number 1 straight off. So one ghost I'm going to place over here on the left. It's going to be floating off of the ground, and I have found that I like the white glass for this as a base to hang, first of all, banner number 1 straight off the front, and then banner number 2 off these sides. And that is kind of like a cool floating ghost. Really, really simple. I want to have a similar sort of thing over here on the right next to this grave, just a couple of rows off the ground at a different altitude and also at different points, so maybe we'll have this set just 1 row backwards, and then banner number 1 on the front and banner number 2 all the way around. And there we go, we just have a couple of spooky ghosts kind of floating around doing
Oh, darn
what
it.
they do. Crimson roots and crimson fungus can be used sparingly or not so sparingly around the front of this. Warmth roots are really good as well to kind of just hit by. Dead bushes as well. Again, we probably don't want too much of this. So when it starts to look a bit too, when the colours start to bunch together a bit too much, spread out really, then add a little root add some dead bush instead of like the roots. And it kind of mixes things up a bit. I think that's a nice little perfect blend. I might make this back crimson root here. I might make this into a twisting vine. That will grow quite rapidly, and it will. It looks quite cool. I quite like it when it grows kind of like out of control. So I'm happy to leave that as it is. And that's kind of like
There we
the
go.
front of the build complete, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing that you might want to add here and there is a couple of skulls and heads. So I think that a zombie head, kind of like, or maybe even like a skeleton skull, looks kind of like good here. Maybe a zombie head over here, just in the